This is the Oktoberfest. It's the largest Volksfest in the world. And I will tell you all about it. This is the most insane thing I ever done. The Oktoberfest started when Prince Ludwig, later King Ludwig I, married Princess Teresa of Saxe-Hildburghausen on October 1810. To celebrate this, of course, they did like anybody else would do it, and they threw like a super massive party that included every citizen of Munich outside of the city walls. These fields were also given the name Theresienwiese after the crowned princess, Teresa. People enjoy this so much that they decided to make it an annual thing, and that's why now we know it as Oktoberfest. After that wonderful and extensive history lesson, I will now help you to do the pre-planning. Pre-planning. The prices for hotels in Munich are between like 60 to 140. I have listed a couple of hotels that I think are pretty well located. I wouldn't recommend to stay too close to the Oktoberfest season. Why? Because it's filled with drunk people. Like, it's insane. Like, driving around the Theresienwiese, it's just like avoiding pukes. Like, it's disgusting. But if you're a person that, I don't know, you don't want to walk, you don't want to take a tram or a train to your hotel, then yeah, there are a bunch of hotels in the middle of the city that you can go. And then a lot of people are thinking, what if I want to save some money on the hotel and stay on a hostel? I would highly advise you not to do that. Like, I mean, people are just gonna be hammered, man. I swear, like, people think they're not gonna get drunk and they get drunk. Do you need a lederhose or a Dindel? Absolutely not. You can save a lot of money because they are expensive, and sometimes you're just gonna use them for one day. It's just not worth it. Like, a lot of German people, they don't even go to the Wiesn wearing Dindels and lederhose. They just simply go normal. It's not like they're not gonna let you enter if you're not wearing a traditional Dindel or lederhose. The thing that looks bad is when you buy this. I even went to one of these outlets to see if you actually are getting a good deal. Honestly, man, it's still expensive. 119 euros for a lederhose. That's honestly horrible, and it looks horrible. Might as well just double down and get like a really good lederhose. Regarding renting is the same downfall. Like, at the end, you're gonna pay money for something that it's gonna look really bad. I have like also put down in the description a list of places that I went. Like, I went to one place that it's pretty good where they sell theoretically cheap lederhose, and if you wanna, like, you know, up it up like I did, in this store they have like really expensive lederhoses and Dindels, but next to it they have their own outlet, so you theoretically get like the same high quality lederhose and Dindel that they would sell for 1,000 euros. You get them for like half of a price or even less, so I would highly recommend to go there. The service is really good, and for women you can also go to the same store that I went, or you can go online, for example to this store where I thought the price was okay. And there's a difference right away, like when you buy a good one and when you buy a cheap one. It's like, it's so immediate, like you don't even have to try. The first thing that you're gonna need is this app, the MVG app. Munich is very well connected, so public transportation is the way to go. When you make your way to the Oktoberfest, avoid the Theresienwiese stop. This is the worst subway stop that you can ever go to. Like, it's always packed, and it's the one where you find all the drunk people. One of the other problems that you get when you go out from the Theresienwiese subway station is that you have to walk so much. Like, they make you walk, and it's just so worth it just to enter in the main entrance, which is also not worth it. Like, there are multiple entrances where you enter way faster. and preferably go to the Pochistrasse, which is at the other end of the Wiese, and there are way fewer people. And the best way to get to Oktoberfest, to me, of course, is through scooter or bike. We decided to take the bike because it's just way faster, and this is how they used to do it back then. Is that right, Annika?
Absolutely.
And you're just gonna have a better, relaxed experience. Less hustle-intensive trip. The first day of the Oktoberfest is kind of like the big opening. It's where most of the people want to go because you have the parade, which is really nice. I went there with Annika. The entire city of Munich just like stops for this event, and also the amount of like people joining is insane as well. It's really nice. Like you see, you know, the whole thing, and you see how they carry the beer, and you also see the city mayor, who is kind of like making his way to open the first barrel of beer. The thing is, if you haven't reserved a table, your chances of getting a table on the first day are very, very low. You actually have to wait in line since 5 a.m. in the morning.
We've been waiting here since 5 o'clock in the morning.
6:30 in the morning.
Wake up.
7:30, yeah.
This is insane.
After they open the gates, we are trying to get as fast as possible to the tent and try to get the best non-reservated tables.
Okay, so let's recap a bit. Being there early gives you a chance to be the first one at getting one of these tables. But guess what? It's not only this entrance that you're seeing here. There are other entrances around the Theresienwiese. So basically, this is a sprint race, what these guys are doing. Literally a sprint race. They're getting hyped. So I really wanted to capture this, but they wouldn't let me in. So I was trying to talk to one of the guys, see if he could film it for me. Where's the luggage? Fuck, over there. Then after some back and forward trying to convince them to send me a video or to literally grab my phone and film it, he tells me to join them.
Join us if you want to.
No, I can't.
Of course.
Why?
You have to.
How am I gonna join?
One time.
Step in? Nice. Really?
Yeah.
No freaking way. Honestly, man, thank you. Now I'm the cameraman of this team. I'm doing this now.
58. Let's go.
Tensions. Woo! I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit scared. The people behind me are taller than me. They're all making plans, strategies. You can feel how the people here are very focused. But it was time to go. Everything was going fine until the people from the other side entered first. I was getting pushed around and the guards were holding us as much as they could, but they just had to let it go.
Dude, this is the most insane thing I've ever done. What the fuck?
No way. No way. After that crazy run, I finally made it to the tent. And then, after all the pushing and trying to squeeze in through the entrance, I was shocked. There were already people at the tables. This doesn't make any sense. I ran, almost died, and then equally you have to try to find a table in there, and there's a lot of guys reserving their tables for friends. So, and I was at the beginning of the line thanks to the guys, and I still didn't make, like, I don't know, I don't have a table. I still don't have a table. So after seeing that all the tables were taken, I had two options. One, to ask people if I could join them. Can I stay with you? Yeah. Okay, I did it. The second option is to grab one of these tables that are reserved, but just for a specific time. So you still have some hours where you can be at the table. Hey, you made it, guys! You got a table. It's a rush that you get when you get a table. I think that's a whole experience. Thank you. Yeah, so we're ready and now we're gonna go.
Gonna go party!
Yeah! Probably not, probably we're gonna drink one beer and it's gonna be great. Going under the week is, to me, the best time to go to Oktoberfest. There's just no hustle needed or running involved. It's just simply going and enjoying. Also, as you make your way to the Wiesn, there are no backpacks allowed, but you can leave them at a place like this. You will need to pay with cash. It's around 7 to 8 euros. And also, never get cash from these ATM machines. They will charge you like 5 euros just to get money out. Those ATMs are like the last resort. So now you're asking, which tent should you go? Honestly, all the tents are fine and each one has like their own theme and stuff like that. The one that I would highly advise not to go is the Hofbräuhaus tent. This is where all the tourists go to. There's no German there, I promise you. If there's a German, that's not a German. It's a fake person. It's a spy. This is like the tourist tent. This is where everybody gets into fights. All the crazy videos online are from this tent. I never come here, but some people do. So now it's my time to get a table at one of these tents. And to be honest, I failed massively. I talked to so many people left and right trying to, give me a table or something like that. It was so stupid what I was doing, honestly. But it took Annika 2 seconds to get us a table. Okay, so Annika found a table. I failed miserably. I'm so thankful. But now it was time to enjoy. It's really good. It's really, I forgot, it's good.
Like stronger than normal, right? It's like 6.5% and yeah.
The Oktoberfest is honestly amazing. Like you sing, you dance, you drink, and you just repeat that like throughout the entire day. I don't know the song. You also meet a lot of new people. Also, Germans really like to sing, and I feel that once you tag along and you sing and you raise your glass, it's just amazing. By the way, there's also alcohol-free beer. And last thing, always tip your waiters at least 10%. That way you keep them happy and they keep bringing you beers. What would happen after we just drank the best beer in a really cool tent in Germany? What would happen after? What comes to your mind?
I don't know. I mean,
This is what we were thinking to do, right? The rides at the Oktoberfest are just so fun. Honestly, for me, it's like 50% of the experience. Okay, this is the one that we're going next. This is the best one. It's the best one with the price. And it goes so high, man. It's like, it's so fun. That ride was insane, man. Like, Annika was screaming, everybody was screaming, man. After these amazing rides, there's just one more place to visit, and that is Oide Dult. This place is meant to celebrate how the Oktoberfest used to look like, filled with old rides, carnival games from that time, and it's a whole vibe. They also have a tent, which by the name of it, it is all about traditions. Even the beer, how they serve it, is different than in the other tents. There's also singing, you can dance in the middle of the tent, and there's shows as well, which looked pretty cool. To me, this is the best tent in the entire Oktoberfest because it really shows how cool the Bavarian culture is, and it just has a really nice local vibe. Before we end the video, I would like to talk about how to reserve a table. My recommendation would be to go to this official website of Munich, and from there you can select which tent you want to go and which one you want to have the table on. Something that I noticed is that you can still reserve tables even 2 weeks before the Oktoberfest, but I would always recommend to reserve a table 4 months before the Oktoberfest, if you want to. Thank you guys for watching this video. It was super fun making it. 100% go to Oktoberfest. It's super worth it, especially if you go with friends. Hope this video helped, and see you in the next one. Bye.